Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. A very good morning to all of you. As you know, we are studying the first chapter in mathematics, that is arithmetic progression, and in a few of the previous videos we have solved examples involving the nth term of arithmetic progression, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here let us solve another 4 examples involving the same formula, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So here 2 examples I have solved. The first example is the sum of 4th and 8th terms of arithmetic progression is 24, and the sum of 6th and 10th terms is 44. Find the first 3 terms of arithmetic progression. So the sum of 4th and 8th term is 24. So it means a4 plus a8 is equals to 24. In the same way, the sum of 6th and 10th terms is 44. a6 plus a10 is equals to 44. Now for a4, a8, a6 and a10 apply nth term formula respectively, that is a plus 3d for a4, a plus 3d, that is a plus 4 minus 1 into d, that is a plus 3d, plus for a8 the formula will be a plus 7d is equals to 24, a6 a plus 5d plus a10 a plus 10 minus 1, that is 9d is equals to 44. Now simplify these two equations. A plus a 2a plus 3d plus 7d 10d is equals to 24. Now whole equation is divisible exactly by 2. Divide the whole equation by 2. So after dividing whole equation by 2, the equation or the next step what we are going to get is a plus 5d is equal to 12. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10 and 2 12s are 24. So call this equation a plus 5d is equal to 12 as equation number 1. So in the same way, if you add a and a, you will be getting 2a. In the same way, 5d plus 9d will be 14d is equals to 44. Here also whole equation is exactly divisible by 2. Divide the equation by 2. After dividing the equation by 2, we will be going to get a plus 7d is equal to 22. Call this equation as equation number 2. Now after getting these two equations or pair of equations, let us solve them to find the value of a and value of d. So by subtracting equation 1 from equation 2, we will be getting the value of d. How? A plus 7d is equal to 22. Below write equation 1, that is a plus 5d is equal to 12. Subtract them. Subtraction, you know, nothing but changing the signs and adding. Minus, this plus will be converted to minus. Again this plus will be changing to minus. Plus a minus a will be cancelling. 7d minus 5d will be 2d. 22 minus 12 will be 10. If 2d is equal to 10, then obviously d is equal to 5. So this d is equal to 5, what value we got here, if you substitute this value in equation 1, you will be going to get the value of a. So a plus 5d is equal to 12. A plus 5 into bracket d, the value of d is 5, is equal to 12. A plus 5 5s are 25. You shift that 25 towards the right side. So a is equal to 12 minus 25 is equal to minus 13. Hence the value of a, that is first term, is minus 13. So after getting the value of a, that is first term, and the value of d, that is common difference, we can easily write the first 3 terms of this particular arithmetic progression. Hence the required first 3 numbers are, first 3 terms are, instead of writing numbers, let us write terms. Required terms Okay, so the required terms are, the first term is minus 13. If you add d to minus 13, you will be getting the second term. So minus 13 plus 5 will be minus 8. If you add again d to minus 8, you will be getting the third term, minus 8 plus 5, it will be minus 3. So minus 13, minus 8 and minus 3 are the required first three terms of this particular arithmetic progression. Now coming to one more example. The example is, if the third and ninth terms of AP are 4 and minus 8 respectively, which term of this AP is 0? So third term A3 is equal to 4. Okay, ninth term A9 is equal to minus 8. Which term is 0 means 0 is the value of nth term, that is an is equal to 0, and which term means n should be should get question mark. So in this way, in this particular example, after finding the value of d, that is common difference, after finding the value of a, again we have to apply an formula to find the value of n in the second step. Okay, now let us solve this. A3 is equal to 4, applying formula, a plus 2d is equal to 4, call this equation 1. A9 is equal to minus 8 is nothing but a plus 8d is equal to minus 8, call this equation 1, call this equation 2. Again, by elimination method, solve these simultaneous equations. A plus 8d is equal to minus 8, a plus 2d is equal to 4, subtraction, changing the sign and adding, plus a minus a got cancelled, 8d minus 2d will be 6d is equal to minus 8 minus 4 will be minus 12. So 6 ones are 6, 6 twos are 12. So the value of d minus 2. So after getting the value of d, you substitute this value in equation 1 or equation 2 to find the value of a. So a plus 2d is equal to 4, equation 1. A plus 2 into bracket, the value of d is minus 2 is equal to 4. So a plus minus minus, 2 twos are 4, a minus 4 is equal to 4, and this minus, if you shift it to other side, that is towards right hand side, it will become plus 4. So 4 plus 4 will be 8. So here the value of d is minus 2 and the value of a is 8. So after getting the value of d and value of a, apply same formula, an formula, to find the value of n. So since an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, this is the formula. So an value is 0 is equal to a's value is 8, plus we are solving for n, to write n as it is, n minus 1 into d's value is minus 2. Now n minus 1 into minus 2, you shift it to left side, n minus 1 into minus 2 is equal to 0 minus 8 is equals to minus 8. Now n minus 1 be equaling to minus 8 divided by minus 2, minus minus will become plus, 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. So the value of n minus 1 is 4. If n minus 1 is equal to 4, then n is equal to 4 plus 1 is equal to 5. So here the value of n is 5, means the fifth term of this particular arithmetic progression, whose third and ninth terms are 4 and minus 8 respectively, will be 0. So in this way, these are very important examples. I request you to please practice them, so as to get yourself perfect in these examples. Another two examples I will be solving, and later we shift on to the SN formula, that is sum of n terms in arithmetic progression. So dear students, let us solve two more examples. The first example is, the 17th term of AP exceeds its 10th term by 7. Find common difference. So write the equation, A17 is equals to 10th term means A10, exceeds by 7 means plus 7. So A17 is equal to A10 plus 7. This is the required equation to solve or to find the value of common difference. Now A17 and A10, apply formula, A plus 16D is equal to for a10 a plus 9d and plus 7 as it is. Okay, now here a got cancelled, then 16d, bring plus 9d towards left side, it will be minus 9d is equal to 7. So 16d minus 9d, if you subtract 9 from 16, you will be getting 7. 7d is equal to 7. So d is equal to 7 upon 7. After cancellation, the value of d is 1. Hence, the common difference of this particular arithmetic progression whose 17th term is exceeding 7 by its 10th term is 1. Now coming to one more example. The example is determine AP whose third term is 16 and seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. To write the equations, third term is 16. A3 is equal to 16. Okay, then read the example. Seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. So in this example, 10th term, 17th term exceeds 10th term by 7. So for this we wrote a17 is equal to a10 plus 7. In the same way, 7th term exceeds 5th term by 12 means a7 is equals to a5 plus 12. This is the equation. Now a16 formula, a plus 2d is equal to 16. Okay, simplify this. Again apply formula for a7 and a5 respectively. A plus 6d is equal to a plus 4d plus 12. Alright, so a got cancelled. Then 6d minus 4d is equal to 12. Alright, now instead of solving here, let us take a7 is equal to a plus 5 here and solve this. Okay, so a7 a plus 6d is equal to a5 a plus 4d plus 12. So a got cancelled. Then 6d minus 4d is equal to 12. 6d minus 4d is nothing but 2d. 2d is equal to 12. So 2 ones are 2 6s are, therefore d's value is 6. Okay, now substituting this value of d in equation a plus 2d is equal to 16, we will be getting the value of a. So that is the second part. Since a plus 2d is equal to 16, this is the equation. Now therefore a plus 2 into bracket, replace this d by its value, that is 6, is equal to 16. Now a is equal to 16. 2 6s are 12 plus 12, shift it to RHS, it will become minus 12, and 16 minus 12 is 4. So therefore the value of a, that is first term, is 4. Now if you have the values of a and d, you can easily write the arithmetic progression. So here, to write the arithmetic progression, we are applying the standard or general form of arithmetic progression, that is a comma a plus d comma a plus 2d comma a plus 3d, so on. This is the standard or general form of arithmetic progression. So hence AP will be the first term, that is 4. To get the next term, we have solved many examples. We have to add the value of d to first term, that is 4. So 4 plus 6, that is 10. Again add 6 to 10 to get the third term. 10 plus 6 is equal to 16. Then put so on. So this is the required arithmetic progression whose third term is 16 and whose seventh term exceeds the fifth term by 12. So in this way, dear students, very important problems which are given in exercise 1.2 I have solved. You practice them. Now, as I said earlier, In the next videos we shall shift on to the SN formula of arithmetic progression. There are three SN formulae, that is finding sum of n terms of arithmetic progression. So how the examples involving the SN formula will be solved, we shall see in our next videos. Thank you very much.